Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here amongst all of you. So we talk about Bharat, unlike India, because we feel the need for Phygital or the need for real banking is in Bharat rather than India. The main challenge is reach. How do you make banking possible to everybody? How do you actually make it accessible? So what is the right approach? Is it ATM the right approach, or a digital reach the right approach, or maybe the answer lies somewhere in middle? But the question is, how do we do a deep dive into the Bharat and where the opportunity is even more? We see in the last few years, 80% of the people already have bank accounts, 190 million. When we started Fino 12 years back, the numbers used to be very different. We used to talk about 600 million people not having bank account, thanks to all the schemes of the government, especially the Jan Dhan scheme. We see 80% of the people having bank accounts. We see 190 million people only left out of unbanked population as such. 50% of the accounts are still inactive. That shows that while we have been able to solve the problem of accounts, but we have not been able to solve the problem of accessibility. But we also see that in the last few years, the tapering of accounts and the deposits have started to happen. So what is the real reason? Is this lack of physical infrastructure the real culprit? What else could be the reason? We also see that in the last few years, the beefing up of the physical infrastructure has not happened. If you see the last graphs, 2013, we see a peak, and then in the last 3-4 years, we are seeing that there is a drop in the number of branches. We are also seeing that there is a drop in ATM. Now, with the ATM cost going up, we also expect that number of ATMs will actually come down. Is digital going to be the solution, or is physical not the way to go forward? Customers are unique. People who are earning 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh rupees have basically 3 big problems, which we call CSR. CSR in our corporate jargons means corporate social responsibilities, but in Fino we call it convenience, simplicity and respect. So I think these are the 3 big problems of the common people in the country, that they don't get convenient solutions, they want very simple solutions, and they want respect from their bankers. I think these 3 things, if we are able to address for this customer segment, we can solve a lot of problems and address this big opportunity which is there. So what we feel at Fino is Phygital is the answer, combining the merits of both the physical as well as the digital ecosystem. The physical and the digital ecosystem in our parlance will work by way of acquisition. You have an acquisitions engine, which could be a physical, could be your kiosk, could be doorstep banking, could be merchants, could be branches. Then the digital journey starts for the consumer. From the physical chain, you do a digital assist. So digital assist is before we actually move to digital self-service. So digital assist means that a person actually helps the customer download the app, makes him convenient to use the app. The app has to be very simple, and then the customer actually goes and does self-service. And we have seen this happening in our own ecosystem. And this physical system can work along with merchants, can work with banking outlets, can also do a lot of doorstep banking, can also help in mobile banking. We can talk about the bank and the bank approach, which is like a partnership approach, which actually can be possible.